Hello everybody, it's Ed with Brain MTG. I'm hanging out with my boy Phil. We're about to have a couple of discussions on Magic, so let's discuss.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hello everyone, welcome back. This time I'm chilling in my old hometown with a buddy I've known for a while, and we were just discussing the current state of things. I was sharing with him how, the people who are quitting currently and getting out of Magic are the people who got in mostly in the past 3 years for an investment.
Yeah.
Because there's no longer that short-term, fast, quick money gain, kind of, high type gains,
Yeah.
And so, but the problem that I'm seeing is that it's not just those people. I've noticed a few older people who have been since the beginning who are like, that's it, I'm done, it's time, I can't anymore. And that's the real problem.
Absolutely.
I get it that, okay, the quick gains aren't there, so you're not going to attract all these people coming from all these different realms to participate. But the fact that you're now off-putting people who've been there since the beginning, that's a real issue, because that's like eroding the foundation.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the newer investing group kind of spawned from, a lot of it had to do with pandemic and people, the scarcity of product, the prices all kind of going volatile. But also now it also awoken a lot of the older players who really didn't have a platform. They weren't going out there and playing. You couldn't go to stores and play. You couldn't, organize in groups. It got to be kind of a tough situation to be in, obviously for everybody. But those people are now kind of with Wizards under the banner of Hasbro doing what they're doing, and the immediate release of products so fast and so collected are really tearing up the community pretty hard.
Yeah, so okay, I have more of a collector bend on things just because of how life goes.
Sure.
Some people end up as collectors or dealers or players, and Phil has more of a player perspective on things. So this is what I was saying the other day. They think that all these sets coming out is good for the player because it's going to make everything cheap. Well, yes, but how is a player supposed to keep up with any of this and stay relevant?
How many times do you go to your local LGS and see people actually playing anymore? I go into stores and it's like a ghost town in their play space. They're doing the business because a lot of that is that FOMO fear. So people are just buying things. I see a lot of newer players even just buying stuff
to stay relevant if you're going to be in the game at
right.
all.
There's I'm on TikTok and YouTube all the time, and there's so many newer players that are just buying product, and even if it's almost worthless product, they're just sitting on so much stuff.
Yeah, and now that comes to you're storing stuff now for years. It's ridiculous. And then, okay, so how it used to go is you could buy the old stuff and sit on it, and then eventually it'll be worth it to either open and break it up with your friends or sell it and you'll make some money. Now, you're storing all this stuff, you're taking up your space, and then Wizards comes out with a reprint and just kills it. So there's so much wrong with how it's currently happening. And it's not just the collectors, the people who are invested. That's the biggest hate comment I get is, oh, look at you decided to invest in cardboard. This is what you get.
Yeah.
It's bro, what kind of perspective is that? It's a community. We were talking about this too. It's a community where the dealers, the collectors, the players, and even now creators are all tied together to this freaking network that feeds off of each other and helps each other. It's symbiotic, not parasitic.
Yeah.
So I just don't get those people who don't understand never mind. That's a whole nother story. But I think
it's a live and let live scenario.
Yeah, but I think those are the type of people who are short term.
Yeah.
They're the type who are in the game for 3 years and I'm done with it. The people who actually quit.
Yeah.
The people like you and I who are in and out. Well, you're more Justin.
Yeah.
I've been in and out throughout
I've taken
the years.
short breaks, but I've been here since before the game was released. So,
exactly. And I've taken longer breaks, but since 2007 I haven't.
Absolutely.
So but it's I don't know. I feel like those are the people who are short term. They're also not going to talk crap anyway. Anyway, so it's just a little worrisome to me, what's worrisome is how much of that foundation is going to erode before things start to take a curve towards, because you can really kill the population of people who are involved if you keep this up for an extended period of time.
For sure. One big kind of like minor fear actually in the back of my mind is like what things are happening with Dungeons and Dragons right now. And I'm like,
you heard the fireside chat, right?
Yeah.
That was worrisome for you guys with D&D. They were like, "Oh, we're coming for you next."
Yeah. And I'm like, well, what's to come for? I mean, there's less collectability when it comes to D&D, luckily. And that's a good thing in a lot of ways, because like it's a whole different beast. My problem with it is that old schoolers love that pen and paper feel to games. They don't want to go fully digital. Fully digital is great, and it has its advantages. But I feel like you have to do a 50-50 mix of the two.
Oh, yeah.
Because you alienate so many people by saying, "Oh, you could get it, but you have to play. You have to have your laptop."
You know how many people want something in their hands, literally to touch and to hold?
Oh yeah, like this guy. But yeah, no, absolutely. It's becoming like, with digital media taking over the market in so many ways, it does lend itself to like whole new generations playing D&D and games like it, and that's great. But you also don't want to alienate too many old schoolers.
Yeah, so this is a perspective that I've seen out there recently. People think that they're purposely trying to tank paper in favor of digital. Okay, that's just the silliest thing, because you have such a big market out there for people that want the paper.
Oh yeah.
That it's just like, why would anybody kill that cash cow just that keeps
eventually
on
if
producing?
you kill that aftermarket, then you also kill the influencers, the collectors. You're making a lot of people very salty very quickly, and that's
so players versus collectors, right? There's no need to be versus, because why?
I do both.
Yeah, exactly. And the collecting side of it, the market side of it, it tends to attract people in. You know, and like the player side, it attracts people, but not as fast as and as crazy and as hyped as the collector side of thing. And look, it does drive up prices for certain cards, but that attention, that hype is underestimated. It's important to keep the game there and vibrant and lively, and have that from this. It can't just be a one-sided thing, because then it ends up being like poker or something.
Right, exactly.
And it's just not that. It's a trading card game or a collectible card game. Note that first word. It's not just a card game.
Right. And that's important to keep the hobby healthy. Like, different strokes for different folks, but you need all of them.
Exactly. And another thing with Wizards and all their product, right, is they're trying to get the different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, you have a product for 20% of your market, but you have 5 of those products, so you cover your whole market, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So the cost of that versus just making a booster box that pleases 80% of people. It's I don't understand the logic there.
Yeah.
What you want to do in life, not just in Magic, is please the most amount of people that is possible without getting too crazed, all the time. You don't want to try and please everybody all the time, because that's impossible. And you're going to be just killing yourself doing that, which is what Wizards is doing. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good spot. We'll catch you for another video soon. All right, remember to hit the TCG Player affiliate link if you're going to be shopping today. It's below. It's free to use. It's easy. Click on it. Shop like normal. Remember to like and subscribe. Phil, you want to promote your channel, man?
No, I'm good.
Well, we'll see Phil soon. All the other things, Patreon memberships and whatnot. Take care. Have a great day.
Peace. You can find me MotherChucker911 on TikTok.
MotherChucker911 on TikTok. Almost before the piece, man. You got me right as I. That was good. All right, I'm gonna put you in the comments too.
Sure.
Just if I remember. I mean, shit, I try, bro. I
good.
copy and paste with the videos, so sometimes I forget things. All right, guys. Peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?